This is a live trading dashboard, and the bot running behind it has been trading for the last few weeks, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and every trade it makes gets logged automatically. The entry price, exit price, fees paid, equity after, and there is no checking picking, okay? No cherry picking, no hiding the losses. Everything on this page is public and right now, okay? In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what it is, how it works, and what the real numbers look like, including the bad stretches that we had, and why I think tracking fees is the thing most traders completely ignore. Okay, so before we go into detail, let me give you the full picture. This is a Bybit futures trading bot, okay? It runs on a demo account for now. And I want to be upfront about that. The demo account is real-time market data and real order execution logic, but there's no real money behind it. Okay, so the reason I'm starting on a demo account is simple. I want a verifiable track record before I put real capital in. Okay, um, despite the fact that I did automated backtest on these strategies from 2021 to the current day, um, anyone can show you a backtest and their results of the backtest, but a live track record from day one is a different thing. Okay, so the bot it runs two independent systems simultaneously. Okay, the first is the EMA Ribbon system. It trades Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and Doge on the 15-minute chart, looking for stacked AMAs with higher time frame alignments. Okay, the take profits of the ER system is from 3 to 4 R, so 1 to 3 and 1 to 4 ratio. Okay, and the second strategy is the VWAP Touch system. It trades 6 pairs, including Bitcoin, and it fades over extended moves from the VWAP anchor. And the take profit from this strategy is between 1 to 5 and 2 to 5 R. So 1 to 1 to 5 and 1 to 2.5. Okay. Both systems they are fully automated, and I do not manually enter or exit any trade. The bot opens the position, it sets the stop loss and take profit, and then closes it automatically. Okay. Every single close gets logged to a CSV file and pushed to GitHub. Okay. In the dashboard, reads that file from the GitHub. That is the whole pipeline here of the dashboard, reading the information that the bot generates. So at the top of the dashboard, we have the key stats. All of them are calculated from the trade history. Okay. So we have the total return, which is around 64.2% right now. This means that we went from the initial capital of $300 to $493, okay, which is the current Bybit account. Okay, the win rate is 65.6. We had 21 wins and 11 losses out of 32 close trades. Okay, let me tell you that 32 trades is not statistically significant. Okay, but the structure of the systems, which is high ratio multiples and tie stops, it is designed to produce an edge over time. Okay, and so far we are tracking positive. Of course, this is a high number, but we have a small sample yet. I want to see this stabilize maybe around 50, 55. But let's see what happens. Okay, so the profit factor, it means that for every dollar lost, the system has made nearly $6. That is high, unusually high, I know. And again, small sample, okay? But the structure of 3 to 4 ratio take profits with tight stop losses makes this possible in theory, okay? Now we have the max drawdown since the bot is running, which was 6%. It was the worst stretch from the peak. Okay, that was real. It's on the equity curve. You can see it, and I will show it to you. Okay. Right now we don't have any open trades. Otherwise, you would see some cards displayed horizontally with information of each open trade. Okay, so let's see the equity curve. We started around 20, 25, 26 of May. It was when the bot started with the first trades. Okay, every dot on this line is a close trade. You can see it's not a straight line up. We had some losses, and we have 5 losses in a row. This was actually the first 5 trades of the bot. There were 5 losses, okay? But the 2 wins after the 5 losses, you can see the 2 wins after the 5 losses already recovered all the losses, all the money lost from the 5 losses, okay? One thing I want to highlight, this is the actually the last point in the equity curve is the Bybit balance of the demo account, okay? This is not a simulated number. There is a distinction. The bot internally, it tracks a simulated equity by adding the ratio multiples, okay? But the calculation doesn't account for fees. So the dashboard always shows the real account balance. I'll come back to the fee points in a minute. Okay. So in this section here, this is where the account had 5 losses in a row. As I said, it dropped about 6% from the peak, which was from $300 to $282. Okay, that's the system working as designed because losses are kept to about 1 to 2% of equity per trade. Mostly it's 1% per trade. Okay, so even if we have losing streaks, it doesn't blow the account. It doesn't even get close. And remember, we have take profits of 1 to 3 and 1 to 4. So we can have a couple of losses in a row. It's no problem. Okay. Now let's go to the bottom of the dashboard. Okay. Let's see the trade history. Let's check some trades. For example, the last trade of Doge. If we expand here, we have some useful information. We have the money risked on the trade. We have the number of bars of 15 minute candles that the trade holds before end. We have the enter type. This one was a market order. We have also always there is a trade when the item frame is aligned. So this should always be yes when the trade is open. Okay. We have the margin. We have the equity after the trade was closed. We have the total fees paid in the trade, and we have the notional position size of the trades. Also, we can see we also log the losses. It's the same logic, number of bars. This one actually the losses usually are very fast to lose. Okay, we see this one was 15-minute candle. This one was 1. This one lost $4.73. This one $3. Okay. Now, the fee problem. I want to talk to you about the fees for a minute because I feel this is something almost no retail trader thinks about seriously. The fees. Okay. The bot is running with 20x leverage with 1% of risk per trade, and each trade has an entry fee and an exit fee. Okay, for example, in Bybit you have the taker fee is 0.055%. That's what you pay on a market order. But if the bot enters on a limit order, it gets to pay the maker fee instead of the taker, and the maker is cheaper. It's 0.02%. Okay, the exit is almost always a taker fill. So on the exit, whether it's a TP or a stop loss, you pay the 0.055%. So if you make a trade on a market entry, you pay 2 times the taker fee, which is 0.055%. In the end, you pay 0.11% for the trade. But if you enter with a limit order, you pay the initial maker fee 0.02% plus the exit fee, which is 0.055%, and you pay 0.075% in total. Okay, so let me explain with an example. Okay, I actually I built this calculator for this exactly. Okay, let me show you. Let's use the notional position size. Let's use a limit order, and let's go to the trade history and check for a trade that we took. Okay, let's see this one for XRP. Okay, the position size was 700, so we have $700. Okay, it was a limit order, and we have here the 0.02%, which is the maker fee of Bybit, and 0.055%, which is the taker fee. As I said, if you open a trade with limit order, you pay this fee on the entry and the taker on the exit. In this calculator, it shows you the total fees paid on the trade. Okay, it even shows you the entry, which is with the maker because it was a limit order. We paid 14 cents, and for the exit, we paid the taker fee, which is 38 cents. If we go to the trade history, we can see that this is actually correct. We paid 52 cents in total for this trade. Here's what happens if you use market order. Okay, you pay 77 cents instead of 52. Okay, and this is a trade killer. Okay, because a lot of people don't take seriously the fees calculations. Okay, in this is considerably small trades. Okay, so now imagine that you are trading manually, larger size, more frequency. The fee drag compounds really fast. Okay, so in our example, we started the account with $300. Okay, and the bot paid already in total $14 in fees. On a 300 starting account, that's around 5% of the capital gone before we even talk about P&L. Now let's quickly go back to the bot dashboard. Okay, I want to show you the feed of the events. Okay, every 15 minutes the bot evaluates the conditions across the all the pairs that it analyzes. Okay, and when it sees a setup, it logs a setup event. Okay, and places a limit order. If the order fails, it logs a trade open. Let me find an example. Okay, on the 5th of June, we had a new setup because all the conditions for the trade were lined up, and a little bit after it opened a trade. Okay, if the order, if the conditions cancel before the fill, the setup can be cancelled. Okay, look at here. We had a setup for Solana, and the setup expired before the order was filled. Okay, then when the trade closes, we have also an event, and it shows this even if it's a loss or a win. It shows the equity after. It shows the ratio of the win and the total fees paid on the trade. This bot it is running on a VPS. It never sleeps. It never misses a candle. It doesn't make emotional decisions. This is the most important part. It either sees a setup or it doesn't. Now, the interesting part. We have this panel that shows the current market state that the bot is reading right now. And for each pair, it shows the EMA Ribbon alignment, okay, in here. And it also shows how the price sits relatively relatively to the VWAP, okay, and whether the bigger time frames are aligned or not. We use the 1 hour, 2 hour, and 4 hours. So the bot only takes trades when all of these are aligned. So for example, uh, to open a trade on a Cardano, okay, either for a short, all these three have to be with a green check, or for a long, all these three have to be green, okay. And then, if this is true, If also the EMA ribbon aligns on the same direction, you can take a trade, and the VWAP the same. We also have a section of the performances for each pair, okay, by system and by direction. So let's quickly just see how it was the 5th of June. We had an awesome day. The bot had 5 trades, 5 wins, 4 trades, 4 wins, okay. And this one from Dodge, it opened at the 5 and closed at the 6 as well. It was held for 66 bars roughly. The dashboard, it has been public from trade 1. When the sample size is large enough, at least 100 trades in the metrics holds. The next step is moving to a live Bybit account. After that, the goal is copy trading. Okay, so if you follow this channel, you will be able to see exactly what the system tracks record looks like when that decision gets made. No surprise launches, no selling a signal with 30 trade backtest. The record is public. I'll be posting trade updates on our Twitter, which will be in the description. Every time the bot opens or closes relevant positions. If you want the live feed without checking YouTube, that's the place. Okay, and you want to understand your own fee costs, please check our website tradefeecalc.com. It has calculators for a lot of things, and we also have compare pages comparing the taxes between the exchanges. It's all free, no sign up. Okay, guys, that's a full picture. The dashboard is live at solanasniperclub.com. Okay, everything updates automatically. So subscribe if you want to follow the track record. I will be back when there's something real to report.